False news has become all too common on social media.
More alarming, some media outlets publish things that simply aren't true without checking facts first.
Unfortunately, some members of the media use their platforms to push their own personal bias and agenda to control exactly what people think. And this is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
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 This is extremely dangerous to our democracy. This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
Understand what's going on around you. You are in a state of war, and you have precious little time to save yourself. It's a slow process which we call active measures. The first stage being demoralization. It takes from 15 to 20 years to demoralize a nation. The next stage is destabilization. What matters is essentials: economy, foreign relations, defense systems. The next stage is crisis, with a violent change of power, structure, and economy, period of normalization. This is what will happen in the United States if you allow all these schmucks to put a big brother government in Washington, D.C., who will promise lots of things, never mind whether the promises are fulfillable or not. The time bomb is ticking. With every second, the disaster is coming closer and closer. The danger is real.
Hello everybody and welcome to the show. Pleasure to have you all here with us as we go forward into tonight. I understand everyone's enjoying time with their family in this wonderful holiday season. Blessed to us that it's not spent in a post-America. How are you feeling today, War Spirit?
I'm doing okay. Been dealing a little bit with a kind of a cold, not COVID, just a regular old run-of-the-mill, old-school cold. No, just kidding. It's
always cool. Don't be fooling.
According to everybody else, or our illustrious governor, it probably would be COVID.
According to
she has to rank them numbers up.
Yep, that's what I mean, man. Everybody's got COVID. Everybody's got it now. It's bad. Yeah, everybody's got COVID. But you know what's funny is nobody's croaking. What I see, they really
to the dentist with a toothache. That toothache there, yes sir, it's got COVID.
Go to the car dealership. Hey, my car won't start. COVID.
It's got COVID.
It's got COVID. It's all COVID. It's all COVID. Mm-hmm. And man, has it been? It's been a wild run. I remember last show we had Clancy's burned down.
Yeah, that was wild.
Yeah, I mean...
Have you heard anything else about that?
Dude, I've heard rumors galore. I've heard plenty
I've heard, horrible rumors, and I'm not going to, even speculate.
And we don't even got to go into that, but there's all kinds of crazy stuff going on. down in Farmington. There's another house fire down in Crouch Mesa today. So if you want to put prayer into your for a family someone's lost their home.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it's a real shame. Of course, I would like to tell everyone to practice fire safety in this very dry climate we've had, as well as, I mean, come on now, don't be plugging in 1,000 lights into one socket here, dude. I mean, get a surge protector.
Hey, you gotta Griswold that, you gotta have the several extensions plugged into one deal and.
Yo. Oh, yes, and there's all that good stuff. Just don't be one of the folks that burn your house down this Christmas. It's very crappy to spend it one night in the cold. So, let's see here. We've got a few things to talk about. We didn't cover it last show. They were supposed to. Kyle Rittenhouse got freed.
That's right.
He did. He posted, it was $2 million bail, I believe. Which is, kind of sucks he had to pay that much, but hey, he's walking out of there, so that's what's important.
So that's a bond.
Yeah.
Whenever you post bail.
Yeah.
So it's like insurance. So you actually don't have to pay $2 million. The bail bondsman does, and
right.
You pay a percentage on that every month.
Okay, I understand. Yeah, I don't know. Never been arrested. Haven't much looked into the whole trials of everything in case I did, though I probably should. I mean, especially looking in the case of that. Oh, I went to a gathering of more than 10 people this Thanksgiving. Yeah.
Dum, dum, dum!
Precisely. Our illustrious governor, if you've been living under a rock, has, well, let's put it simply, she wanted people to obey her iron fist. And basically, don't go see your family. You're going to get a COVID. I'll tell you what's worse than COVID is the farts I get after eating turkey. Ew. Stuff gives me the gas. And that's far more lethal than COVID.
It just makes me sleepy.
It makes me very sleepy too. But I'll tell you what. I'm always thankful. I really like Thanksgiving, man. I really do.
Me too.
It's probably on the top there. Like, top 3 holidays for me are probably Christmas, Thanksgiving, and Halloween. Halloween's hardly a holiday. Halloween's just, I call it the only day where it's legal for me to scare people, not get shot. So,
right.
That's fun. At Thanksgiving, we all come together as family and we sit down and we're all say what we're thankful for and put it down on the table. We eat together, spend time together. In a lot of ways, Thanksgiving, in my opinion, is definitely the most family-oriented holiday. I understand Christmas is a big deal, and it used to be. And Christmas is still great, but I feel like a lot of people, especially in the secular community, it's like, oh yeah, everybody gets this day off and give presents to each other. I couldn't imagine being secular and celebrating Christmas. It'd just be so hollow to me.
It would be.
Yeah. I mean, pray for those people, folks. That would. Anyhow, I don't know. Had a good Thanksgiving. Ate plenty of turkey. Finally cheated on my keto thing. Got some stuffing. I always love stuffing, man. That's one of my. What's your favorite Thanksgiving food, Warsprit?
Favorite Thanksgiving food. Wow. So, I'm a big fan of turkey.
Oh yeah.
So because I'm a meat guy, so probably the turkey, the ham.
Oh yeah.
That kind of stuff. That's one of my favorites. And then also, pecan pie is my favorite pie.
Oh, I tell you, I get a lot of flack for this. I mean, I like berry type pies and I like pecan pie, but I tell you, I love pumpkin, especially the pumpkin pie my mother makes. Because it's more like, they call it like, I guess it's more like a pudding, the way my mom makes it. It's like, I think they call them dream pie. But they're pretty good. I enjoy that a lot. I love my mother when she makes it, and I love my mother otherwise. But I love it when makes them.
I'm sorry, John's mother, if he only loves you when you make pie.
Right. Have you seen that video on YouTube? There's actually a kid. He's like, "I don't love you all the time, Mom. Just when you give me cookies." It's the cutest thing ever, but it's terrible. It's a cute little kid. I don't know, like sitting around Thanksgiving feasts and that sort of thing. Sadly, we didn't have much company, so we already know all our stories and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
But I always love like telling stories at Thanksgiving parties and that sort of. When I was in a relationship, like last 2 years, I actually managed to be in a relationship on Thanksgiving, and I'm actually kind of thankful. I'll be honest, like to be single this Thanksgiving, and there's a thankful thing to be for. Mainly because for some reason, the last 2 girlfriends I had, they really, 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 really loved going to like 10 different family people's houses for Thanksgiving.
No!
I spent like I would like we'd go in, we'd go like eat, and like people would be like, "Come on, eat." And you know how it is on Thanksgiving. Everybody's got leftovers. Everybody's like trying to pawn their food off on you. So we have a truck full of food, and it all go rotten, you know, because I can only eat so much, and I mean, I love turkey, I love ham, and you know, and there's a lot of food that people really don't like. That, well, I'll be honest with you, I don't like either. Like there's this food that's pretty common for people making Thanksgiving. It was like it's like cottage cheese and like.
You lost me at cottage cheese. I hate cottage cheese.
That's what I mean. It's terrible. And somebody tried giving me like a bucket of like cottage cheese with this like sweet stuff mixed in, and I was like, "Oh, that looks decent." All right, like so I tried it, and it's always awkward when you're at like a family gathering, especially of like your partner, right? And you're sitting there, and everyone's kind of like looking at you, huh? What you think? And you're sitting there like, you know, you're trying not to puke, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was dreadful. Made me sick the whole day. Just the thought of it. It was so like people. I know that economy might be rough, but I'll tell you right now, I'll be thankful just to go hungry than eat that. Thank you.
So that's one thing, and some people think I'm a jerk because of it, but because I'm a big food person, but there's a lot of foods I don't like. And I'm not going to pretend like I like it. I don't care if it hurts your feelings or not.
Right.
And so somebody like puts something like, "Here, eat this," and it's got like, for me, onions. Can't stand onions. I don't like ranch dressing. And yeah, cottage cheese or like blue cheese. No, I'm not going to eat it.
Yeah.
And I don't care if it hair lips the Pope.
Right. And I mean, I personally quite like blue ranch in a lot of scenarios, but cottage cheese is definitely no for me. I also very much despise cauliflower. I love onions though.
Oh, you don't like cauliflower?
Yeah, see, we're different there because you love cauliflower or like cauliflower, and I really don't. Like, I mean, if it's like maybe as long as it's not cooked, like if it's just the straight up cauliflower, it's not that bad to me. I don't mind. But if it's like cooked at all, it just I don't like it.
Oh yeah, we eat cauliflower here a lot because we actually substitute. Yeah, we substitute cauliflower for like noodles and like chicken noodle soup.
Yeah,
works pretty good.
Yeah, and a lot of substitutes I'm okay with, but like most of the time, like when I taste that cauliflower come through, I don't know why, it just revolts me. I mean, I'm sure it's all fine and good. It's just me, and because you don't like onions. But
I was gonna say. It is what it is. It's your taste buds. I will not eat so only way I'll eat onions is like onion rings.
Right. Well, most people don't even get that far.
To me, see, that's proof right there. You can make anything better by battering it and frying it.
Mm-hmm. I'll tell you what.
I swear you could batter and fry a turd.
I'd like to batter and fry a turkey. Personally, I think that'd be pretty.
Batter and fry a turkey? Yeah. I've never battered and fried. I've fried a turkey.
I know, yeah, like fried turkey's pretty good, and I like fried turkey. My mother made wonderful turkey this Thanksgiving, a Cajun turkey, and it was very spicy, very very spicy. Normally, being New Mexican out here, spicy is kind of like whatever. Get a little bit of spice. But this stuff was like, whew, nearly burned my tongue. But my favorite like Thanksgiving food, I quite like the cranberry sauce. I don't know if that's my favorite. I think ham is probably my favorite. Like I like turkey, I really do, but I think ham just gets that first place for me. I like ham.
See, me, I love meat.
Yep. I'm that same way.
Doesn't matter what kind of meat it is. Meat is great. So ham, turkey. 1 year we did because we had a very small turkey. Mom and Dad had. I forgot why, but we consequently had a lot of like beef, and so we did actually steaks 1 year for Thanksgiving. That was really good.
Right. So we have a commenter from it's Patriot76. Welcome back, bud. Nice to see you, man.
Hey, Patriot.
Yeah, cool to see you. He says he refuses to comply with tyrannical rule. Well, we support that on this show. Oh, by the way, he says, Albertsons has started a new way of avoiding a rapid response shutdown. They are forcing employees to be tested. Well, that seems to be the running theme here with any retail joint sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you just gotta kind of keep a watch out. I mean, Albertsons is Albertsons. I'll be honest with you, just like Walmart and the rest of them, were to shut down. Everybody else had to.
Yeah, you got small business owners that barely, can make payroll every month, and they shut down. So, by golly, I think a multi-million-dollar company can afford to shut down a couple
bite
weeks.
the bullet for a little.
And you would think that they could afford to not be crappy and actually continue to pay their employees for those 2 weeks too.
Yeah, you would think so.
Mm-hmm.
No. See, they're more or less they're millionaires for a reason. And it's 9 times out of 10. And I love capitalism. Don't get me wrong, but a lot of these people they've gotten where they've gotten not by playing fair. Don't play fair.
Speaking of not playing fair, and speaking of being a crappy business owner, I have a story.
Get into that.
So there, as you people that listen to us well know, me and John are big into the kind of the tactical scene of like, guns and survival and all that stuff. Well, one huge thing it's become really popular in the past, I would say even just like year and a half, is civilians purchasing night vision. And that has sparked a huge industry. In fact, there's even terms for it now, they're called goons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Moons out, goons out.
Oh.
And so, lots of people getting ready for the big one, Teotihuacan, whatever you want to call it. Civil War II, possibly. Are purchasing night vision because they're like, you know what? If I can own the night, I'll have a leg up.
Oh, if you can stay alive and make the enemy more deader. The objective.
Exactly. So there's been a lot of civilians buying nods, and of different kinds, like your PVS 14s and more like the dual. I forget the dual night vision like Grand Thumb runs, but those and those are like $12,000. PVS 14s are like $3,000 a piece, and that's just a mono. But a lot of people are purchasing these because they can afford them. They even do, some of these companies even do deals where you can like do payment plans. And one company in particular that in the past has been very popular and has run a lot of different kinds of nods through their company is called US Night Vision.
Yeah.
So the owner, or actually the vice president, let me let me rephrase that. The vice president of U.S. Night Vision, his name is Chris Bird, B-Y-R-D. He contacted a fella that he's been making camouflage wraps for different style of nods. He came up with this. It says wrap, but it's basically like a sticker. It's a really high quality sticker, and so you put it around the outside, and it's already pre-cut perfectly for whatever nod that you buy, and you can get it in different camouflage colors like multicam, woodland, marpot, all the different camos. This guy sells it. Well, the vice president of U.S. Night Vision contacted this guy. This guy's name's Alex Coe. He's a pretty cool dude. And
actually, just for your information, War Spirit, I was able to pull up a picture you posted too of Alex Coe and his talking about U.S. Night Vision tried to strong arm me.
Mm-hmm.
So like people can have that context. So yes, he contacted or Alex Coe, pretty cool guy here. What does Alex Coe have to say for?
So let's back up first and this Chris Bird contacted Alex and said, "Hey, we want to run your product through our company." But the way he put it and the way he structured it is because he said, if you have problems keeping up with what, your orders or whatever, we have our own, manufacturing services. We have our own vinyl, all this, and if you want, we can do it the legal way and yada, 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 and sign it over. So, you don't have to feel like, your stuff's being taken. But basically the way this guy put it is we want to take your product and we're going to run it and we're just going to give you a paycheck. And Alex was like, no. I don't want to lose control of my company. And so he let Chris know. He's like, look, I appreciate you showing interest in my product. I currently already have 3 or 4 vendors that I'm slammed with, and so I don't have time or enough product to take on another vendor. But in 2021, I'll consider it. And this pissed Chris off. And so after that, he messages him back, and this is all on www.facebook.com/ITTDM. I posted all of it on there. He comes back on and says, "Oh, I tried to play the game, but you didn't want to. So now I'm going to bury you. You think we don't have vinyl? You think I don't have all of the camo patterns? I am going to flood the market and basically ruin you." Just because he wouldn't, let him play roughshod over his company. And so this Chris Bird, though, obviously didn't realize this really nifty feature that you got on your phone called Screenshot.
Yeah.
And so Alex Coe screenshotted all this, and he posted it to his website. And overnight, this was over Thanksgiving that this happened. Overnight, all the big names saw this, including like Grand Thumb.
Yo.
All these people that like they're big on T-Rex Arms. And they were all like on Alex's side. They're like, this guy's whack. Chris is whack. What the heck is going on?
He's lost his mind. To quote Chris, "I will flood the market without lead times. I have more runs of multicam that can be plotted tomorrow you can't imagine. Plus so many more patents. Should have worked with Just Business. It's just 3M vinyl, bro. Got 30K worth of IJ180 and 8915 in stock." So he's like, basically, yeah, he's like, "Hey, you better listen to me. You should have taken my deal when you had the chance, you son of a bitch." And so...
Yeah. You should have took the deal, because now I'm going to copy your product and pirate it and sell it. Basically is what he's saying.
And so, like, basically, and this is so scummy, too. This is what really cracks me up about, like, Chris here, really going off the deep end. Because, like, when I'm looking at this, right? Like, because you have the small time guy who's like, just like, he does an exceptional job doing an exceptional work, exceptional products. And this other dude comes along, hey, you should work with us. You know, these big guys are going to screw over this little guy. And this guy's smart enough to see through it. He's like, you guys are a bunch of snakes. Leave me alone. But he doesn't really say it that way. He says, look, I'll look into you in 2021. But right now, I've got this going on. Working great for me. I'm happy with where I'm at. And this Chris dude comes completely unglued. But this message up right here is the final retort from this guy. I didn't say I didn't want to have you as a dealer. I simply said I couldn't take you at this time. If this is really the route you wish to go, then so be it. I've done my best to be polite, and every dealer has shown interest, but I couldn't take on at this time, including you, USNV, Chris. Every single one, except you, has been gracious about it and understood my predicament. I'm a small company of one person trying to make my way, but clearly you're into strong-arm tactics. Noted. It's sad you chose to take this route, essentially telling me that you have to play the game by your rules or you'll crush me, a small American business. So you know what? Go ahead. Do it. The industry and community will know what you've done, and I will make sure USNV is exposed for such behavior, which is what's going on right now. So Chris Bird, I think
he's a steaming pile of crap.
Yeah, just like Mike Ulrich here in town, the owners of Porters and that sort of thing. Scummy business runner. And we don't really like scummy business runners in these parts. It's no different than thieves.
Yep.
You know. So, that's, it's been an interesting deal. So if you're looking into getting stickers and that sort of thing, make sure to stay away from USNV. That Chris Bird dude is a piece of crap.
So there's several other companies out there. I mean, just look up. They're out there that are reputable. The one that was actually that Alex Coe recommended, and he said that they really take care of their customers, is tacticalnightvision.com.
Right.
And so go through them. They'll treat you a lot better. I've been seeing because I've been reading this on and off all day, and more and more stuff keeps coming out of people like saying, yeah, like other business owners, he's done the same thing to me. He's a bully, this, that, and the other. And so I have a strong feeling that by next month, US Night Vision might be looking for a new VP.
Yeah, they might very well be. They're going to be like, oh my gosh, this guy's insane.
Yeah, he's a PR nightmare. And this happened today, so it was last night / yesterday, but it all blew up today. And this is Black Friday, dude. Can you imagine all the sales that US Night Vision lost on this day?
Oh, goodness, it is Black Friday. That's another thing I wouldn't mind talking about, man. And I go through this rant every year. But yes, anyways. Yeah, old USNV. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled on that.
Yeah, we'll give you more updates if anything else comes out on it. On a side note of that, if you're, like I said, if you're looking to get nods, go through tacticalnightvision.com, and if you want some cool wraps for your nods, so it's all like, camoed up, hit up Alex Coe, his company. You can find him on Facebook, and he's got a really cool sticker kit for pretty much any of the modern nods that they sell today.
Right. And so, on the topic of this whole Black Friday thing, I always got a kick out of Black Friday as a concept. I like it. I'll tell you what I don't like about it, Worship. I don't like how it's right after Thanksgiving.
Right.
If it was at least a week from now, I think I would be okay. I mean, people are going to be selfish and all that other good stuff. But, before COVID, right? What's
the reason they do that, though, is a lot of people are off on this Friday.
Right.
If they did it like a week after, then they wouldn't be off on a Friday.
Fair point. I don't know. I'm used to the working in the world where I'm not off on Black Friday,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm fairly lucky now, but I mean, actually, I take that back. I'm still not off on Black Friday. But anyways, my point is, right, like, because COVID, if there's one good thing this whole COVID scare has done, is made people want to stay home on Black Friday. This is probably going to be the lowest sales of Black Friday in a long time, which I think is a good thing. I don't like Black Friday as a concept. I really don't. And the main reason being, it's like, we just got done, like, oh, I'm so thankful for the heater in my house, the family, and the food, and oh, I just love it, everything. I'm so thankful for it. And it's like the next moment, as an entire nation, like, represented, we're going out and we're punching people in the face for televisions and toys and Christmas presents.
Well, that part of it where it gets out of hand and people got crazy, I agree, I don't like. But the whole concept of Black Friday is so after Thanksgiving, Black Friday opens up the Christmas season. And you are buying things to get for people, gifts, because you love them.
All right.
And you're thankful for them.
I don't know. Even then, like I said, like, I love Christmas. Even that is like, I mean, this, I'm all for showing love and all that, but I've always been in a really rough spot.
I gotta explain it to you because Russian KGB people aren't used to Thanksgiving and Christmas. It'll be okay. I
don't like the concept of mass.
Yeah, I know communists don't.
No, consumerism right after the day where we're like,
yeah,
exactly. For what we got.
Communists hate consumerism.
Well, it's just mindless effing consumerism on Black Friday is evil. Like, from a Christian standpoint, that's just whack-ass. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love capitalism, and I love the free market, and I don't want there to be I don't want the government to be like, okay, Black Friday's banned. I don't want that. I just wish that there was a cultural thing where it was just like, just seen as for what it is. It's just like garbage, in my opinion. Because it's like a lot of people. Okay, you know what? Black Friday's
awesome thing, though.
Okay, I'll give you this.
No. Stop right there. Let me finish. You know the awesome thing is, then you don't have to go.
Right, but here's the thing: Black Friday is okay, I guess. I'll tell you what I really don't like is them having it on Thanksgiving. Because then people are ripped away from that day with their families because they're waiting in line for Black
I'll
Thursday.
agree. See, they started doing the whole Thursday stuff, and I don't like that.
Yeah.
So back in the day, it always started on Friday. I used to love it as a kid because me and my mom and my cousins and we'd all, the very next day after Thanksgiving, and sometimes we'd actually spend the night at my grandma's house. So then we'd all get up early from my grandma's and we'd go into town. And back in the day, like Walmart, Target, all these different places, the first like 300 or 400 people there at the store when they open got this gift bag full of all kinds of cool stuff. And as a kid, most of it was like cheap stuff, like, erasers, pencils, pens. Some of it was even like different like Senate candidates and stuff like that were running, that had their name on it and stuff. But as a kid, you loved it because it's like, yeah, it's free stuff.
Yeah, baby. The best kind of present.
Yeah, and so they always had like some candy bars and stuff in there too. And like, I remember one year I loved it because they gave me a whole box of Pop-Tarts. And so like I munched on these Pop-Tarts all day. But they don't do that anymore. That'd be so cool if they brought that back.
Yeah, and I'm good with that. And I've kind of like, so let me kind of like, now that I think about it, I guess what I had more in perception and kind of an oversight was rather the Black Thursday nonsense.
See, now I will agree with you on that. Thursday that should be reserved for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, because that's where it got to the point, like in a religious, like, it's like sacrilegious to me because it was like, oh, better eat this turkey up and get to the store. Let's go, and to me that's just crooked.
Even with that though, it's one of those things where I think business should be allowed to do what they want to do. Because,
by all means.
Heck, I know some families, and it's not, they're not doing it to be sacrilegious or anything, but they go watch, like, a movie on Christmas Day.
Well, that's fine.
They go to the theater.
they're with their family, I guess. And I guess like you could also look at it that way, where it's like, well, I guess if they really enjoy, if it's family tradition to go go wrestle over stuff at Walmart on Black Thursday, I guess by all means. But I wonder how that looked this year, because I didn't.
I didn't hear anything about Black Thursday this year. I don't think there was a lot of businesses open on Thursday.
Yeah.
There was stuff open on Friday, on today. I had to go get some plumbing parts for my toilet.
Was it busy in town?
Yes, it was typical Farmington. It wasn't overly, the traffic wasn't crazy, but it's always pretty busy in Farmington.
Yeah, I've kind of noticed that. It seems like when I was a kid, it wasn't that busy. But now it's constant.
Yeah, it's constant, like typical Farmington.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Even when I was a kid, I remember being stuck in main traffic a lot.
Because I went to Harbor Freight for some saw blades, and then Lowe's for some toilet parts. Harbor Freight, I got to go in right away. They had somebody counting, but like there wasn't a line or anything. Lowe's, I had to stand 20 minutes outside just to get inside. Yeah.
That's why I was sitting back. I'm like, it was going to be like, because I remember the lines being absolutely redonkulous. Because I was dating a girl that worked at Target. Hi, Amber. I was dating a girl that worked at Target. I think that was about 2 years ago. And I remember the line there when I dropped her off because she works at night shift. It was complete. I think
and these lines, the lines to get into Lowe's had nothing to do with Black Friday.
Yeah,
it's all the COVID.
I don't know. I don't think most people go to Lowe's for Black Friday. I think they go to Walmart or Target.
Probably. I mean, I'm sure there's a few that buy maybe dad's and grandpa's stuff there, but...
Oh, well, yeah. It's probably like the guys might split off to go to Lowe's while their wives go brave the storms of Walmart and Target. And then this was just something because I worked at Walmart for 2 years. And,
right.
Yeah, it was an interesting experience, to kind of tell you the secrets of... not even secrets, but the experience of a Walmart worker. Hi, Patriot 76. I remember you worked there too. But I remember Black Thursday rolling in. I remember the first year. There was like the store manager brought out a bunch of pallets, and he built like a fort. It looked like the zombie apocalypse, man. He built like a fort out of pallets out front to like keep cars from coming in a certain area. But it looked like he was fortifying like a base. It was like there's the track hoe and stuff pulling pallets out. There's like crew members rushing around. And then I remember how silent it was. I tell you, it was dead quiet. It was silent out in that parking lot. There was nothing there. There's like 2 cars. And then that like Black Thursday 5 o'clock sale rolled around, man. Oh, that was crazy. I felt like a machine gunner. I was pushing carts in like bullets, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And they were gone so fast. It's like I blinked, man. We had over like 200 carts on both sides. Nigel was on the other side. I was on one side. And we're shoving carts in. And it was like a machine gun. All people were grabbing carts all crazy. And before I knew it, like I reached for the next row of carts. They're all gone. And at first I was like, oh crap. I saw my buddy, Nigel, walking around with a sandwich. Because they served us food. I gotta say, Walmart treated us fantastic. I mean, they gave us food, sodas, all that stuff. And it was interesting. Because I remember like freaking out, and Nigel's like, yo, bruh, don't worry about it, chief. And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, see, there's a thing here. Every cart that comes out, somebody else is gonna need it. So the thing about us being cart pushers at Walmart, we actually just sat there eating sandwiches and drinking sodas all night, watching the chaos for fun. I enjoyed it. But it was pretty funny because the second year I got caught in the mess, right? I was going back to grab me a soda, and that's when that intercom comes on, like the purge has begun. Attention Walmart shoppers. The great purge of Black Thursday has begun. Yeah, and it was just like it was like the zombie horde, and I was caught right in the middle of it. There's people like I got slammed, man. I didn't like get knocked over, but people are rushing into me. They're tearing stuff apart. The people like the intercom even told them they're not supposed to do that. They're ripping stuff open. People with the razors couldn't open the crates because people have already started chewing on it with their teeth. You know.
Right.
You know, and at the time, probably being more of the romantic, borderline Marxist, I don't know. I was looking at that I was like, what the hell, man? What is wrong with you people? Go home. Go spend the rest of your Thanksgiving at home. This is ridiculous. But, I mean, that's just my expectations of the animalistic behavior of people when something's $15 off. Doesn't make me frown upon our country at all. It just really cracks me up how people just lose their mind. Because I'll tell you what, this is my philosophy when it comes to Black Friday. Yeah, I'll tell you how to save money. Oh, that's on discount? Well, I mean, you could still spend that discount, or you could just not spend the money. You know, maybe I'm a bit of a skinflint, but then, you know, that's kind of, just because something discounted doesn't mean that you should buy it. You know what I mean? I mean, by all means, go ahead. But just because something's like 50, 60, whatever % off, whatever. I'll tell you, I did take advantage of Black Friday once, though. Because at Walmart, they give you a discount card, which is really nice. I gave it to my mother while I worked there because, you know, all our groceries would be discounted. And I never once used the dang thing. Except once. I walked in, and so like all the video games that were like $60 are already like they're cut in half to like $30, right?
Right.
And so I used my discount card with it too, which it also had like a holiday discount, and it was like wabam! I bought Rainbow Six Siege fresh off the shelf for like $10, $60 game. Good. So I'll tell you what, there's a way to go about it. It was pretty good, but yeah, I'd be kind of a hypocrite to really. I mean, I didn't fight anybody over it, but, you know, I went over there, I was like, oh, I really like this game. Grabbed it, that's that. Anyways,
cool.
Yeah, we haven't much to talk about. I know Patriot had a question about the elections and all that sort of thing.
What was your question, Bear Patriot?
Any news on the election? I heard more stupidity is being expressed on Biden's side of things, blah, 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 Trump's going to win, he thinks. And Drama Pink Girl chimed in, I don't mind Black Friday. I do not like it on Thanksgiving, but growing up we would always go to a movie on Christmas. Oh, you're one of those freaks. I'm just kidding.
Bum, bum, bum.
The last I heard about the election, she's responding to Patriot 76, was when Trump held the press conference stating that they found fraud. Patriot 76 continues, I remember that year. Oh, yes, we were talking about Walmart a moment ago. Because I actually worked with Patriot 76, I know the guy. TLE, which is where the tires are, like the R stuff. I guess there was one Black Friday, he was in that back parking lot, and it was equally insane as the front. Overall, that's pretty much that for the most part. I'm thankful, most of all, for the people I've met. And I'm thankful for this show. I'm thankful for War Spirit for making this show what it is today and keep pushing me, because without him, I would have just been like, screw it, threw my hands in the air and gave up. You know. And so there's a lot to be thankful for. I'm thankful for my family. I'm thankful for the Christian friends I found recently. Other good friends, trying to rebuild my social life outside of this place here. This is Today Media. Just enjoying myself, trying to just really been a good holiday season, man. I'm really looking forward to it. I feel like COVID, in a way, through all the fear and everything, I feel like people are, in the back of their minds, it's like this little that's just starting to burn alive again of like, what is family? And yeah, right. COVID probably isn't that big of a deal, but like the whole fear that their family could be dead because of some virus, even though I don't believe that, I believe has truly done some good to revive that good love of family in this nation. Maybe what's something you're thankful?
Well, I'm thankful for the roof over my head and, still living in a society where there's still rule of law.
End of that.
Thankful for my family and friends, and thankful that I have a job still that I can provide for my family with. Um, I'm thankful for this podcast that we get to do every week that and keeps people informed of the goings on, both locally and federally. And I'm also just thankful for you, John, as a friend and a co-host, and most of all, I'm just thankful for Jesus Christ dying on the cross for our sins.
That's a big thing, man. I mean, if I could pull everyone together, that is the simple. It's simple as that. That is one thing that keeps me going those hardest of times. It is the greatest gift ever received.
Sure.
Christ's sacrifice for all of us. And I can tell you right now that I don't think there's a single person on this show that has gone beyond the reach of our loving Savior's arms. So if you're feeling lonely, if you're having problems with your family, I understand the holiday season is great for some and miserable for a lot of others. I understand that. I've been there. But I can tell you, man, something that keeps me going, family Christ has given me. And the family that the Holy Spirit, Father, Son.
Amen.
That is the reason for the season, man. Thanksgiving.
Yep.
Thankful for our life. Thankful for the sacrifice that has paid for our ultimate wrongdoings, which we're bound to do. Thank goodness there's a way out of it. Because I couldn't work to pay mine off no matter how hard I tried. That's biblical.
Yep.
So anyways, thank you everyone. I think we'll go ahead and start wrapping it up. We're doing kind of a shorter show tonight. Normally we stay on till 11, but hey, it's the season. Celebrating, we're enjoying ourselves with families. And it's kind of a surprise to do a show this week. I think we were planning on originally canceling it, but hey.
We were, but that US night vision thing come on too, and I really wanted to cover that and just to, I want to remind everybody this season, to be thankful and spend time with your families. Love on them and just enjoy them, because who knows? We don't know if we're going to get another Christmas or Thanksgiving. We never know.
Never know, man.
And with the craziness of everything going on right now, we don't know. So enjoy this year. Enjoy, Thanksgiving's already over, but enjoy the Christmas season. Enjoy your family, because we just don't know what tomorrow may bring.
Yep. I can't really. Thank you, God, for everything you've given to us this wonderful evening. Thank you for protecting us. Lord, continue to protect us from those who are fooled, Lord, and I pray for those who are fooled, like our governor and Joe Biden and other politicians and Wayfair and all that and deep state therein. Lord, I pray that cause a mighty revival in this land that tears down the demonic strongholds. Lord, I pray for comfort among the patriots this holiday season, Lord. I pray for comfort among Christians who stay strong to your word. These are scary times of persecution approaching, Lord. I pray for your absolute peace and comfort. I pray that you send the Holy Spirit and angels to watch over all of us as we march forward in your truth, Lord. Lord, I appreciate everything you continue to do for us. Continue to do. Thank you so much. This mighty, wonderful name.
Amen.